Hi, welcome to chapter 11. This week is it ends our foundations section, the first section of the book, On the Other Side of the Garden by Virginia Fugate. So if you're just joining us, please make sure that you go through chapter 1 until now to get all of the information by reading this book and watching the videos. So up until this point, God has given us a firm foundation in biblical womanhood and what He desires for us and for our lives. He's taught us that He's given us a purpose, and our purpose is to help our husbands lead, to come alongside them. And He has shown us how He made our husbands different from us and how those differences come together to equal the whole of mankind. And that all of the things that He has made in our lives are for good. His deepest desire is to bless us. And so I pray that as you follow the Lord, and even though it's so foreign to today's society and what the world teaches, I pray that you are blessed by it. God's word and His teaching is very backwards from the world. And His ways are the right ways. And so I know that for me in my life, I have been extremely blessed, and my family has been blessed by following the guidelines that are placed out in this book that come straight from the Bible. Now, up until this point, if you're still watching these videos and reading this book, then I would say you're pretty committed to doing the will of the Lord. And that is so awesome. And I know that the Lord will bless you. However, there are some women who have gone to this point and are frustrated because they don't see any fruit in their husbands. But I want to encourage you at this point that it doesn't matter what your husband's doing or not doing. What matters most is your relationship between you and the Lord. Focus on the Lord. Don't worry about your husband. God will show you enough things that you need to work on in your life that you don't even need to worry about the problems in your husband's life. God will fix those. Your husband is in capable hands, and just continue to pray for your husband. Continue to pray for yourself and for your willingness to do this, even if your husband never changes. You will still receive so many blessings and benefits in your life. The fruit of trusting the Lord will grow, and your family will flourish. So just keep on doing it. Keep on trusting in the Lord. He will talk to your husband, and He will produce fruit in your life. So I just want to thank you for continuing on with this study. The next chapter we're going through is the section on oppositions to biblical womanhood, and goes through a little bit of what makes it so difficult. We understand that God has created it this way, and it would be so nice if we didn't have Satan bombarding us constantly of other ways and trying to entice us to do other things that are not of God's will. So the next few chapters are very crucial to realizing Satan's tactics and how he works in our lives. But very important, now we've learned the foundation. So we've learned a lot about God, making sure that you know God's character and that you know the difference between God's voice and Satan's voice. Very crucial to being able to live this out on a daily basis, because Satan will attack. If he hasn't already, he is preparing his attack. And his tactics are smooth and they're enticing. And so we need to know the Lord, and we need to know His Word. So I pray that you are continuing in the study, and that you will enjoy the next section of this book as well. So have a great week, and I will see you in the next chapter.